Hello, my name is Abhishek Varma. I'm a second year computer science and engineering undergraduate at ANWSERS College of Engineering, Vijayanagar, India. I'm here to apply for the Microsoft Launch Student Ambassador Program for the following year 2022. I'm a content creator, a YouTuber with a channel named Varma 59 and a website developer. And my lifetime goals were to become a cloud advocate and to use the latest applicational software from artificial intelligence, machine learning, and cybersecurity. And I am a Microsoft certified Azure administrator. Thanks. Okay, here comes my first question. That is, how do I teach a peer? Okay, let's start by teaching a peer with a real world example, which he can understand very simply rather than assuming in a programming language way. Okay, let's start it. For example, we will be taking an example that's a real world game that's a number guesser. You all will be playing it. Okay, there are two players, A and B, and A is the number giver and B should find the number that A is thinking. And A gives the criteria that the number lies between 0 to 100 and he selects the number 6. Now B starts guessing and B divides the largest number 100 by 2 and it's 50 and asks, is the number less than 50 or greater than 50? So he can separate 50 number of cases or numbers that A selects. So he takes the numbers greater than 50 and selects the first 50 numbers. Now again he divides it by half and selects the number 25. And now asks again, is the number less than 25 or greater than 25? And removes other 25 numbers and only selects the first 25 number. And again divides it by half and it's 12. And again asks, is a number less than or greater than? And again it says it's less than. So again he splits it and says it's less than 12. Now, and he again divides the 12 by 2 and makes 6. And A says it's my answer. In very less cases, we can find the number given by A. Maybe this real world problem is not very easy or it's very easy, but for large numbers it's very good. And this was the real world example. Now the same example we can write a program with by taking two variables and finding a number. This is called a number guessing game in Python and many other programming languages. And this was a real world example. By this way, we can explain the peer in such a way that he or she can understand and also play the game in physical way so that he can think of the logic while creating the app. This was the main thing or the main framework that every development of a project depends on the application. Thank you. And second is the programming language. PRT is good, but is preferable. Okay, and additional resources also preferable. Thank you. Okay, comes to my second question. That how you inspire and how you inspire. Okay, these things majorly depend on time and growth. When I compare the time of mine with mine and growth with mine, there would be no change. When we compare with others, then we feel that we are in a very less phase or we are in a much high phase or a medium phase. Okay, being in a community helps that passion and growth. When we compare someone in our community, we feel that we are in a much low phase or in a much higher phase, which helps us to be inspired and be motivational to a particular goal and passion. So, in today's changing technologies, if you are in a particular technology which is outdated, which you can't feel that it is outdated, but if you are in a community, it helps us to know the latest technologies, and there are trainers in your community who will be targeting on one particular latest technology and developing you to. This inspires us to be in a professional community. And if you have any doubts, there will be someone as a trainer in the community who teach you. But when you are not in a community, these things are not applicable to you. Okay, thank you. And what inspires me and my peers are the feedbacks that each of us give to others, as feedbacks are the major game changers of any project. As if your client does not like your project, it's a feedback. Similar way, our friends give us the feedback of our project and helps us and the growth points of our project and helps our project to be a much more clearer and in a good phase to becoming a open source project or any good one. And if we join in a community which creates much open source projects or any high level projects, it helps us to becoming a joining a good company. Okay, here comes my third question, that how do you promote an event in your college? First, I will be creating awareness in my friend circle, community, club, and adding them as a volunteers helps me to promote this event in a much big way, as there will be new participants like me who will be promoting this event. The second comes creating good digital posters and promoting them in WhatsApp groups, Facebook, LinkedIn, and other social media platforms. Third comes a website with an inbuilt timer so that the visitors will be visiting them or students to see how much time is there for the event. And fourth comes taking the help of the officials in our college like a principal or dean to promote that event in a much higher way and through official WhatsApp groups where most of the people will be joining. And taking the help of the community makes it an official event and promote it. And last thing is time. If we keep in a free time, most of the people will be joining. If we keep it in a traveling time or other time, most of the people will not be joining. And due to COVID, most of the people will prefer an event which is virtual. As virtual event will be easy if we keep for more than 1,000 people, no stadium, which is difficult, has space matters. But if you go for a virtual, maybe it may be a 1 lakh or more than that. But space never matters in an online meeting. So online meetings are better. Okay, thank you. This was my answers for the promote, teach, and inspire. Thank you.